guys, it's Miranda and welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new here. And today is going to be a new type of video I'm going to be filming on this channel. I'm going to do more like crime videos and missing persons cases. It's about a murder-suicide that occurred in Florida. This case is the Campbell family murder-suicide. Darren Campbell is the father of this family and he shot his entire family, and there's a lot more that happened in the case, but I'm just going to start off by telling you a little bit about the family. Darren Campbell shot his wife Kimberly, who was 51 at the time, and then he also shot his two teen children, Colin, who was 18 at the time, and Megan, who was age 15. Then killed himself afterwards after lighting their house on fire and lining each of the bodies with fireworks. From the outside, the family seemed happy and normal. Their home won Best Decorated Holiday Home 4 years in a row. Darren and Kimberly met at work and they eventually got married and had 2 children. Although the 4 seemed like a normal, happy family, they had their secrets that no one knew about. The 5-bedroom home that the family lived in was way out of their budget, and Colin once told a friend that the family was spending a lot more money than they had. The rent alone cost them $5,500 a month. The daughter Megan would often go to school and have bruises covering her body, and her friends would ask her where she got them, and she told them it was from dancing. She once said her father bruised easily also, and he told her that bruising easily was a sign of intelligence. The son Colin was often seen arguing with his father, and they were usually arguing about Colin's baseball career. People suspect the father, Darren, was living through Colin in his baseball career, and he was doing what he wished he could have done as a teen. The day of the killings, Colin was supposed to start at a baseball camp in Hillsborough Community College. Colin's baseball coach, Nicholas Rodriguez, said that Darren was very hot-tempered and would scream at someone one day and then act normal with them the next day. Rodriguez thinks that Darren might have suffered from borderline personality disorder or some other mood disorder. Kimberly told a friend weeks before the murder that Darren is not the man she married. She said her and Darren hardly talked anymore, and that they were only together for the sake of the children. Before the murder, Kimberly went to Nashville with her girlfriends, and she spent a lot of money on a nice hotel and bought herself a $250 pair of shoes. This seemed to anger Darren, and it might have added for his reasons for the killings. She often said he was crazy and very strict. She once compared him to Hitler. The weeks leading up to the murder, Darren requested a week off at his job at the digital records company. When he did this, he gave no reason for requesting that much time off, but he insisted that he really needed it. The Sunday before the murders, May 4th, Darren bought $650 worth of fireworks and 2 gallons of gas. When buying the fireworks, Darren told the worker that he was just getting a head start on the 4th of July. Even though it was May. On May 6th, Darren insisted that the family sat down together and ate a dinner, but they normally never did that, so it was really out of the ordinary for him. On May 7th at 5 a.m., Darren shot each of his family members in the back of the head while they were sleeping. He then lined each of their bodies in fireworks and poured gas all around the home, then lit the house on fire and shot himself in the left temple. Darren used the fireworks around their body to slow the firemen down in case any of the family members survived the shooting. Darren's toxicology report showed that he was drinking before or during the murders, but there was no other drugs found in his system. His blood alcohol level was 0.11, and the legal limit in Florida is 0.08. No suicide note was found in the home. Later, when investigators were looking for a motive, they found something odd. Records show that Darren was in the midst of a security fraud scandal. This involved the collapse of a Tampa-based Anchor Glass Container Corporation, which was the 3rd largest glass container manufacturer at the time. Shareholders accused Darren and other executives of not disclosing financial problems that the company was having. Although the settlement was paid in 2007, making it unlikely that it was the cause of Campbell's current financial problems. Their financial situation may not have been the only reason for Darren's outburst, but it definitely made it harder for him. The family's money troubles started as early as the summer of 2012, when Anchor, the glass container company, lost a very big contract with Latrobe Brewing Company. This loss was not listed in the company's prospects. Darren unloaded $50,000 of his shares, gave him $750,000 back. This raised eyebrows at the strange timing. By 2005, Anchor had filed for bankruptcy, and the company faced lawsuits about false statements about the company's financial state. In 2006, Darren and Kimberly bought a vacant lot for $294,000. In 2011, the local Property Owners Association placed a lien because the family owed $8,000 in fees. In 2008 and 2012, Darren and Kimberly were late on paying a total of $7,800 in property taxes. Also, their neighbors noticed that Darren had an extreme obsession with making their home look very lavish. The neighbors said that each year their holiday decorations would get bigger and bigger, making them question how Darren even had time to be this invested in their holiday decorations. They noticed that Darren would be home in the middle of the day decorating, while others in the neighborhood would be at work. This made the neighbors think that the family was in great financial state. This is all the information I could find about this case. There haven't been a lot of YouTube videos about it or news coverage, but I remember when this was actually happening, I was a fan on Twitter, and some people I knew were actually friends with this girl Megan, so it's really sad. I didn't know her personally, but really sad that this all happened and this dad kind of lost his mind. It's really heartbreaking that things like this still happen. It's a shame that nobody noticed what was going on with Darren and this family before it got to something this extreme, but all we can do now is say our condolences to the rest of their family. So if you ever notice anything shady in families like this, then tell someone, tell the cops, or if you think someone's being abused, tell someone. So if you guys have any other cases you want me to look into, please let me know in the comment section below, or Snapchat me, tweet me, anything, and I will definitely check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
That's your thumbnail. Oh, my stomach.
Oh my